Dear Commissioner, I would like to express my appreciation of your resolved efforts for safeguarding human rights across the Council of Europe member countries, including Turkey. However, as the PACE resolution yesterday extensively displays, human rights violations during the 2 years between your first and last report on Turkey extended unprecedentedly in this country. Can you comment on why, in spite of your reports, the Council of Europe has failed to prevent a member country from falling back in human rights standards? Thank you.
Regarding Turkey, why have we not made progress? I think it's fundamentally a question of political will, because the past experience showed that we could make progress with Turkey in cooperation with the Turkish authorities, with the Turkish judiciary, with Turkish civil society, that we could help the Turkish authorities to curb ill treatment and torture in places of detention, which had been a widespread problem earlier, and together with the Council of Europe, we did a lot to address this issue. We did a lot up until a couple of years ago to help the Turkish authorities strengthen the independence of the judiciary, to improve its jurisprudence on freedom of expression and media freedom. And the Constitutional Court and its jurisprudence on freedom of expression, I think, is a good example. But we've seen a deterioration in the last couple of years, a growing intolerance for dissent and criticism, which has affected not only opposition politicians, but more than 150 journalists who are behind bars, 150 media outlets that have been liquidated without judicial proceedings. And it's this intolerance of dissent and intolerance of criticism, I think, which is the most corrosive of human rights, because it seeps out into all areas of life. So if you disagree with the powers that be, if you're a judge, if you're a police officer, and so on, you risk running afoul and having your human rights violated. I remain convinced that we need to work with Turkey, with Turkish civil society. We cannot turn our backs on the many human rights defenders who are looking to the Council of Europe, the opposition politicians who are looking to the Council of Europe from their jail cells, the journalists, the many human rights-oriented academics who have been unjustly fired, dismissed, or repressed for peacefully expressing their views. These people all need our support, help. They don't want us to fight their battles for them. They want us to be a voice of principle and to give them political and legal ammunition to fight the battle within Turkey. This is what we need to do.